The ASX's best miners have overseas exposure and are up over 130% for the month and 250% for the year. European mining companies have had strong tailwinds coming from more stimulus, infrastructure plans, and electric vehicle targets that have been announced to be sharper than previously thought. Here we're looking at the top 6 on Final Market Points, where we connect the market's strongest themes and top companies for better trading. Click subscribe here for updates and like the video so we know which themes you're trading. Now, as we work through these leaders, regular listeners will know these names to come up as uranium mining leaders and others that we've looked at in the past couple of months. But over to the leaders for the month now. Number 6, we've got Alicanto Min AQI as a ticker, just over 5%. Now, the company has a high-grade silver project in Sweden, but hasn't shot the lights out in comparison to the other leaders. Berkeley Energia BKY is one that we have seen many times before, up 9% for the month. Now, it's a European mining company. The London-listed shares in Berkeley Energia fell on Wednesday after the company said that a subcommittee of Spain's parliament had adopted a tougher stance towards mining of radioactive minerals. Now, Berkeley Energia, which is working to get approvals for uranium mine in Salamanca in Spain, they said that the subcommittee proposed an amendment to the Energy Transition Bill under which new applications for exploration, investigation and exploration concessions for radioactive materials won't be accepted. Clearly that's been a downer for the share price over the last month, but they had been running strongly before that movement, and we did see that in the uranium updates that we looked at in both January and February. Now over to number 4 is Aston Minerals. ASO is the ticker, just under 12%. Now this is a North American Canadian gold mine that dominates the company, but they've also been known to have their Slovakian cobalt, nickel and copper portfolio, but that has been sidelined as they've said that the sustained subdued cobalt market, or lower prices for cobalt, and concerns regarding the safety of contractors and stakeholders, all non-essential work is being deferred indefinitely at the Dobsina Cobalt project. The company will continue to incur expenditure to ensure the tenure remains in good standing for the foreseeable future. Now, number 3 is ADX, being ADX Energy, 13% for the month. European-focused energy producer in Austria, Italy, Romania, and they have gas and crude. Number 2 is Vital Metals. VML is the ticker, 43% for the month. Now, Vital Metals is on track to become the first producer of rare earths in Canada, with rare earth production in the Natalco in 2021. Now, Vital Metals is an explorer and developer focusing on rare earth, technology metals and gold projects, with other projects located across the jurisdictions of Canada, Africa and Germany. Now clearly, once again, we've got another company here that has a foothold in the US, and that's helping that tailwind of performance. Now number 1 is Province Resources. PRL is the ticker, 137% for the month. This Euro miner says the Skane Vanadium project is located on the southernmost tip of Sweden. It's about 1 hour's drive from Malmö and 90 minutes drive from Copenhagen. The project is comprised of 11 granted licenses, totaling 220 square kilometres. However, their key run-up has come off the back of a news in mid-February regarding their green hydrogen project in Western Australia near Carnarvon. Now that's shot the share price up significantly. They've had a few things where they've announced that they've got their green hydrogen project acquisition. It's a material acquisition with potential of multiple projects and commodities focusing on industrial minerals and renewable green hydrogen. Now, it's a world-class wind and solar resource with close proximity to key infrastructure, provides potential for the establishment of a renewable green hydrogen project capable of supplying domestic and international markets. Now, it's set to be extremely supportive government in emerging green hydrogen industry and set to fast-track the project with that support. Now, they've raised 1.3 million. That's strategically from heavily oversubscribed, and 250,000 of that participation was from the PRL board, subject to shareholder approval. Now, the cash at bank post-capital raising is 5.2 million, and that's to underpin the future work of the programs. And they did, when we look at the map here, we see that it's up in Carnarvon. There's salt and potash, and that's a Gascoyne region located northwest Western Australia. Moving over to have a look at their performances over the last 12 months. Number 6, we've got ADX Energy, 13%. AQI, Alicanto Mining, 35-36% for the 12 months. Number 4, Aston Minerals ASO, 110%. Number 3, BKY, Berkeley Energia, 132%. Vital Metals comes in at number 2, VML, 191%, and the top performer for the 12 months is Province Resources PRL, 254, just shy of 255% for the last 12 months.